The Thing in the Corner. A dark horror story inspired by true Reddit accounts. It started the night I moved into my new apartment. Old building. Cracked walls. The kind of place that creaks even when the wind isn't blowing. But rent was cheap, too cheap. The landlord smiled a little too long when I signed the papers. If only I'd asked why. Crescent moon the first night. Around 3 a.m., I woke up to silence, that deep, unnatural silence that feels heavier than noise. Then I realized something. The air felt wrong. Thick. Cold. I turned my head toward the foot of my bed and froze. A shape stood in the corner. Tall. Thin. Its skin was pale like candle wax, stretched over bones too sharp, too long. Its head was bald, eyes black and sunken. And its teeth, tiny and pointed, like broken glass. It just stood there, breathing. Slow, raspy breaths, like air forced through old lungs. I couldn't move. Couldn't scream. For a moment, its head snapped to the side, like it had just noticed I was watching. And then, it smiled. My body jolted awake. The room was empty. But the air still smelled like mold and iron. Skull and Crossbones #night 2. I convinced myself it was sleep paralysis. Stress. Imagination. Until the second night. I had locked my door before sleeping, but woke again at 3 a.m., the exact same time. This time, I heard a soft sound, like someone dragging their nails across the wooden floor. Slow. Scratching. Coming from inside my closet. I stared at the door, closed tight, but slightly shaking. Then came a whisper. A voice. High-pitched. Childlike. I can see you. Every hair on my body stood up. I grabbed my phone, turned on the flashlight, and pointed it at the closet. The door was half open now. Inside, something moved, a face. White, painted like a clown. Its grin stretched too wide, its eyes completely black. I screamed and threw my phone. When I turned on the lamp, the closet was empty again. But my phone, lying on the floor, had a photo open on the screen. A selfie. Taken just seconds ago. And behind me, that pale, Nosferatu-looking figure was smiling. Candle the research. I didn't sleep for days. I started researching the building, desperate for answers. Turns out, 30 years ago, a circus performer lived in my apartment. A man who painted his face white and called himself Mr. Laugh. Neighbor said he vanished one night after complaining about the tall pale man who watches him while he sleeps. They found claw marks all over his closet walls. But never found him. Fire the final night. I decided to move out. But my last night there, I heard the noise again. Scratch. 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 From inside the closet. I picked up a hammer and pulled the door open wide. The closet was pitch black. Cold air rushed out, smelling of dirt and rot. Then, two eyes appeared. Black. Reflective. And from the darkness, that same tall figure crawled forward, bones cracking, face twisted into that same awful smile. Behind him. A second face appeared.